Today I am going to discuss chemical properties of metals. Last class I given physical properties of metals and non-metals physical property. What is ductility? What is malleability? What is thermal conductivity? What is thermal conductivity? Thermal heat. I given various examples. But what are the chemical properties of metals? What are the chemical properties? Generally, first I want to discuss metals chemical properties, then I will discuss non-metal chemical properties. Chemical properties of metals, we have so many metals: sodium, lithium, magnesium, zinc, copper, aluminum. Okay, these are all are metals only. Copper, silver, gold, these are all are metals only. But how these react with oxygen, water and acids, and metals react with acids. I want to discuss these three now. First I want to discuss how metals react with oxygen, then how metals react with water, then how react with the acids. So take one by one react. First, react with the oxygen, O2. Metals react with oxygen. Metal which gives metal oxide. Metal oxide. This is the fundamental reactions when metal exposed to air, in our atmospheric air, oxygen, which gives metal oxide, any metal. But here, when metal is sodium, I want to take example sodium, react with oxygen, which gives sodium monoxide. Potassium also metal which react with oxygen, which gives potassium oxide. Potassium oxide. Here two oxygens I want to multiply with 2. 2 to the 4. So here no 2 oxygens means we have to take here 2. Now 2 to the 4 sodiums are there, just balance it. Now here 1 oxygen I want to multiply with 2 oxygens balance. Next potassium 2 to the 4 means 4 potassiums, balance reaction. These are the sodium and potassium oxides. Because sodium and potassium oxides are highly reactive elements, highly reactive metals. In the normal conditions, so these are react with oxygens, which gives metal oxide. So highly reactive elements. So because these reactions are vigorously highly vigorously reactions, and also which are in explosive nature, so which catch fire. So due to these, sodium and potassium metals are preserved in kerosene only. Please be careful, it is important. Kerosene. Why sodium and potassium which are preserved in kerosene? Due to high react with oxygen. Once if you keep sodium and potassium, so in your hand, definitely, so which attract with our atmospheric oxygen, which gives vigorously highly reactive explosive nature, then only, so which are ready to catch fire, then only sodium and potassium which are preserved in kerosene, without giving any temperature, without giving any heating. So directly sodium and potassium, once if you place in your hand sodium and potassium, which explosively react with oxygens to give sodium monoxide and potassium monoxide. This is a fundamental reaction metal with oxygen, sodium and metal. So react with oxygen which gives calcium oxide. Here 2 moles of calcium, here 2 moles of calcium, which is also react with oxygen, calcium oxide, normal oxide only. When magnesium heating with oxygen, which gives magnesium hydroxide 2 MgO. 2 MgO, because here temperature is required, heating is required, but not normal condition. Without giving temperature, which won't give magnesium oxide. So definitely magnesium treated with oxygen, heating with oxygen, which gives magnesium oxide. Zinc, copper, tin, lead, heating with oxygen, heating with oxygen O2 to give their oxides, to give their oxides, metal oxides, metal oxides. For example, aluminum treated with oxygen, which gives aluminum oxide, alumina Al2O3. Here two aluminiums. No, here 3 means here 2, 3 just 6, here 3. Here 4 aluminiums. Al2O3. Okay, so zinc treated with the oxygen, which gives zinc oxide. Here 2 moles of zinc, here 2 moles of zinc. Okay, copper, which oxide, which gives, so cuprous oxide, cupric oxide, here 2Cu, here 2CuO. Means all metals, sodium and potassium, are highly reactive. Without heating, they give their monoxides. Here remaining metals, aluminum, zinc, copper, tin, lead, so heating with oxygen, which gives oxides, zinc oxide, cupric oxide, aluminum oxide, alumina. Because these oxides, which form layer on the surface of their metal, which form layer on the surface of the metal. Why they are forming layer on the surface of the metal means, so because which prevent further oxidation, so that's purpose these metals oxides layer on the surface of the metal, so which prevent further oxidation, and also which control corrosion, that's why these oxides which form layer on the surface of the except silver and gold, which do not react with oxygen, so even normal condition or high temperature condition also, which won't react with oxygen. This is the exception in metals with oxygen, metal oxide chemical reactions. So in metals with oxygen only, except silver and Rm, remaining all metals which are exposed to air, except silver and Rm at a high temperature also, which won't react with oxygen. This is very, very important question in competitive exam purpose. Okay, this is about reactions of metals with oxygen. 2O, metals reaction with H2O. Remember fundamental principle. So metal reacts with water, H2O, which gives metal hydroxide or metal oxide plus hydrogen gas is evolved. This is a fundamental reaction. Remember it, please. This is a fundamental reaction, metal with water, metal hydroxide or metal oxide, when it is react with water. Sodium react with water, which gives sodium hydroxide plus H2 gas is evolved. At cold water, even normal water only, potassium react with water, which gives potassium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas is evolved. Because here two hydrogens are there, here two hydrogens. Next one oxygen, here three hydrogens. For example, if you take here 2Na, 2H2O. Next to any balanced equation. Here also, if you take 2 KOH, 2H2O, balanced equation. Now, sodium and potassium metal, due to highly reactivity of sodium and potassium, even in cold water also, which ready to give sodium, there are hydroxides and also which evolves hydrogen gas. Treated with the water, which gives magnesium hydroxide plus H2, but at hot water only, in the presence of hot water only, because there are 4 hydrogens, here 4 hydrogens. Now it is a balanced equation. MgOH taken twice, magnesium hydroxide, and also known as milk of magnesia. So at normal condition it won't react with water. Magnesium it react with only hot water, highly temperature only it is possible, but not cold conditions. Remaining metals like aluminum, zinc, copper, aluminum, zinc, and Fe or reacts with steam only, but not hot water and cold water, reacts with the steam only, which evolves their hydro. Aluminum Al reacts with water, which gives Al2O3, aluminum hydroxide oxide plus H2 gas is evolved. Here 3 means 3 to just 6, here 3H2O, here 2Al. In the presence of steam only. Now this is not hot water and cold water, it is steam water only. Steam water only means high temperature water only. Now Fe treated with the water in the presence of steam water, so which gives Fe3O4 and hydrogen gas is evolved. Here 3Fe, 4 oxygens means 4 oxygens, 8 oxygens, 8 hydrogens, 4 hydrogens. Balanced equation means this is about how metals react with water and oxygen. Copper, lead, silver, aurum, gold at a high temperature of water or steam or cold water which won't react with no reaction with water, there is no reaction with water. These 4 metals, especially copper, silver, aurum, which won't react with the water, so at a high temperature or at a steam only. So this is the condition, exception case in metals reaction with the water. This is about how metals react with the water and oxygen. So reaction with oxygen means, so sodium and potassium are highly reactive metals. So copper and silver which won't react with oxygen, but here copper, silver, aurum, these are also which won't react with water. Copper, silver which won't react with oxygen. This is about chemical properties of metals only. Next video I will continue how metals react with acids. What is aqua regia? How metals react with HNO3. I will continue next video. If you like my video, please like, share, comment and subscribe.